Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial on my channel. My name is KIllFeed Brandon. If you guys are new, make sure you do slap that subscribe button, hit that like button, as we're going to aim for 250 likes on this video. Now, if you guys hit 250 likes, we will start our first Let's Play series and make it over 100 episodes long. So if you guys want to see that, help me hit my like goal of 250 on this episode. So if you guys are wondering what we're building in today's episode, as you can't see from the title, it's actually a raid farm. Now, it does look really intimidating to build. And it looks very, very scary, but look, trust me, this man that I watched this from, his name is Old Guy on YouTube. Very big shout out to this man, as some of his builds get a lot of criticism because they say that it doesn't work because people don't follow directions correctly. But let me tell you, in this one raid farm, this thing can produce 2,000 from, well, I guess it's like 1,500 to 2,500 emeralds an hour. And let me tell you, I had to do this chest system here because if not, if I go up to like this one right here, it's full. This one, and it's almost full. That's 5 double chests full of just loot. Like these pillagers don't mess around with these raid farms. It's just constant. Now, there is sometimes where it is a delay, and that's because a captain has not spawned below you, but it's just hit or miss with captains. Captains do spawn a lot, but sometimes they do take a second to spawn down there on our actual pillager tower. So if you guys want to learn how to build this thing, go ahead and stay until the end. But you can't stay until the end if you don't subscribe. If you don't subscribe right now, you can't watch the video. Okay guys, so an actually special shout out to this person right here on screen for actually sending me a screenshot of them being part of the notification squad and being a subscriber on my channel. If you guys want to be part of this, go ahead and shoot it over to my Twitter at KIllFeed KF on Twitter. Now you guys have to be following me over there and post a screenshot for me to like and retweet to get a special shout out in the next video. So also, I'm going to go over everything that you need for this build. Now, it is a lot, so you want to go ahead and get this all situated before you even come over. I'm going to show you the actual numbers and the actual stacks of the materials you need. So let's go ahead and go over this together. So for leaves, you're going to need 463 or 7.5 stacks. For building blocks, you need 100. So for building blocks, you need 1,642, around 26 stacks. Stairs, you need 112, so about 2 stacks. Signs, 23. Lava buckets, 4. Glass, 1,648 pieces of glass, which is around 26 stacks. Scaffolding, you need 62. Observers, you need 12. Pistons, 12. Redstone torches, 12. Tridents, you need around 12. Hoppers, 4. Minecart with hoppers, 4. Rails, you need about 10 of them. 2 beds, 2 villages, and a looting 3 sword to top it off. So if you guys can get all that and be able to build this build, go ahead and stick around. This build is amazing and it's well worth the actual time put into it. Okay guys, so step number 1 is actually finding your pillager tower. Now this pillager tower actually has 2 spawns for the pillagers. Now to find out your spawns, we'll go ahead and go over that and everything, but there is a lot of things you guys need to know for this thing to work. So if you guys are thinking about skipping ahead, don't do it, as there's a lot of information in this video. So as you guys know, that you can actually make pillagers spawn being in between 24 and 54 blocks from the actual pillager tower. So with that being said, we're gonna have to actually figure out the actual height of this thing, which is 90. Now yours is going to be different. Yours can be 70, yours can be 60, or yours can be 90 like mine, or even higher. So just make sure you write that number down 100%. So I have 90 written down on my little notepad here. Actually, I'm gonna write it again just for safekeeping. Okay guys, so another important thing to remember is that they can only spawn between the lowest level of the actual pillager tower, which is this level right here. So you want to get this level as well. This is very important. So level 70 is your ground level, and you want to go to the very, very top of your actual pillager tower and get the top like we did here, and that'll be 90. So the next step to actually do anything is to destroy the pillager tower besides the actual wood on the bottom. So you're going to destroy everything but this birch wood and this layer of cobble here. Okay guys, so the next step of this whole build is that you're actually going to need a map. Now, there's a whole bunch of north and south and east and west in this build. So we're going to go ahead and try to pay attention as much as you can. So with this, actually, you're going to actually try to find your north, side, your north and west side, those two sides are very, very important to actually use, so we can find the actual spawning of this pillagers. So another thing to remember is that on your north and west side, you will not have any additional spawning spots for the pillager tower. Now, you will always have one. More than likely, you'll have more than just one. So those will actually occur on your south and east side. Typically on your south side, as I've been able to find that there's like one on this world. It's like right here, or I think it's like right there actually. On the spruce log, or it's like right here, somewhere like that. But we will go ahead and find out, and I'll actually demonstrate it to you guys with everything. Okay, so before we actually do our glass panes, we want to go ahead and come out 2 blocks from not this one, but from the actual furthest one, furthest piece of the actual pillager tower. Sorry, come from the actual furthest piece. So this one right here is it. So you're going to go 1, 2 away, and you actually want to do this. And it's very important that you do, because if not, you won't have the correct diameter of this ring. So you want to come out on the east side as well. So we can look on our map. It's always, you want to do the east, that's the right side of the map, and the bottom side of the map, you want to go ahead and come 2 away. So as you see, we went 2 there and then 2 here, and you want to fill this area up. I'm going to get out of here, Cal. It's about to get pretty nasty. So you want to just do this and just fill it all up. And I'm going to actually speed this part up in a minute, but I'm probably just going to go ahead and show you guys what to do instead of speeding it up. So like on this side, you just have to come out like, you know, just the normal. I mean, right here will be fine. You don't really have to do this because actually on yours, you'll probably actually have to do this to find your actual spawning spots, because I don't actually know. But I know there's only 2 here, so I know I'm not going to fill in the rest. But if you don't know, go ahead and definitely fill in the rest. Like this, we're going to fill in 3, really. You're going to go 3 blocks away from the cobble, but you're going to go 2 blocks away from the furthest point of the actual pillager tower. So now that we have that done, we're actually going to take our glass panes, and you're going to go up 1 level so there's space underneath. And then you're going to come all the way to the outside of this thing. Okay, nope, not like that. So actually come all the way to the edge just like this, and then you're going to fill in the whole thing just like this. And you want to do this because this is going to limit the pillagers of spawning in 1 block gaps, so you can find the exact spot that they spawn in. And this will help you, this is going to help you make the precise raid farm to just make it get so many drops per hour. So especially on the south and east side, you do want to go the extra mile and do actually every spot. This will help you find the exact spot. I mean, if you don't, you obviously have the chance of it not working as well, and you don't want to waste all this time building this big thing and it not working. So this is our last layer right here. I'm going to demonstrate how you guys want to actually find this. So obviously you're going to be on survival, and I'm going to turn this on actually peaceful. I'm going to turn it on hard. So you want to find these on hard difficulty because it's just better that way. You want to do raid farms on hard as well because you get more drops. So, okay, we're going to go up about 24 blocks. We have to be at least 24 away for them to actually start spawning. 24 to 54 blocks away. So you see I'm going up, and it'll take a minute for them to spawn most of the time. They should start spawning here in a minute. There we go. That's our first spot. So as you see, they actually spawn in this 1 gap, and you're like, well, which square is it? Because it's not the middle one. So you want to go ahead, and this is where you want to pull out your map, and you want to look north, and you want to look west, okay? Just like this. This is northwest, and look down, and this is the block that they actually spawn on. So you're going to go ahead and break it, and you're going to pull out your sword, and you're going to actually kill them, okay? And now what you're going to do is you're actually going to mark this block with glass or any block that you want, just to cut off that spawning spot. So now we're going to do it again. We're going to go up 24 blocks, or 20 between 24 and 54 blocks. And as you see, boom, we have our next spawning spot right here. Now sometimes they do pop up really, really fast and really, really easy, and they all pop up at once, but this one is separate, and I knew that. So what we're going to do now is that, remember, we're going to look north, and we're going to look west, and then we're going to do diagonal on the map. That's about diagonal enough. And, oh, look, he spawned on this block right here. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to kill him. And it's going to give us the bad omen effect. We don't want that right now, but that's okay. We don't really care about that right now. So the next step, you're actually going to clear out all these glass panes, and we'll get to the actual next step whenever you do that. Okay guys, so you should have something like this. You should have your 2 markers pointed out just like you do here, and you should have a clean slate of the actual pillager tower. So something to remember whenever you're actually making this raid farm is that, remember, everything will fall north and west. So pretty much this area on this side of the actual block. So it'd be the left side of your block, right? Because west is to our left. So make sure on your map it's to the left, which will always be to your left. West will be left. So they will primarily spawn on this half of the block. So whenever we actually set it up, they're actually going to be spawning and falling to the left. So don't build your actual Trident killer on the right, build it on the left side. So another thing to mention is that you remember the height of your actual pillager tower. Go ahead and subtract that by 3. That is the actual maximum height that they can spawn. So it's about 17 blocks from your bottom level to your top, or to the actual top of the spawning platform that they can spawn. So it's 17 blocks in between that they can spawn. And we're going to go to the max height that they can, so we can try to get them to fall and spawn at the highest point, so we can go all the way up there for our raid farm. Okay guys, so we're going to take our actual spot and we're going to go up 17 blocks. We're going to go all the way up to 87. Instead of going to 90, we're just going to go to 87. And then whenever we get up here to 87, we're actually going to go down by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is where we will build our actual Trident killer. So I'm actually going to get this one to the same height. Just make sure I have the same block. Okay, so we're going to go all the way up to 82, I believe it is. Let's just make sure that everything is nice and even over here. I do believe that is even. Okay, so I'm actually going to show you how to build this Trident killer. Okay guys, so I'm actually going to show you just like you would be doing on your world. So this is the spawning platform, so you do not want to forget what this is. You want to go 1 block to your left and then 2 blocks to your actual right. And once you do that, you want to go out 4. So 3. 1, 2, 3 to make it a 4 by 4 area. And then to build this actual thing, you're just going to be yeah, that is right. You want to actually put your observer where your arrow is pointing into your piston every time, just like this. Boom, and then boom, boom, and then go ahead and get out, and you're going to place your redstone torches on the outside of your pistons here. And whenever you do that, you're going to notice that it's automatically on. And if you want to turn that off, go ahead and put a lever on a piston. I'm actually going to put it on the inside because it'll be easier for us. So you're going to actually turn it off. It'll do its little cycle and it'll turn off just like that. And then obviously you will add in 4 tridents, 3 to 4. I do 4 just to be safe. That is a really, really big key. Don't add more than 5 because at that point you're wasting tridents. So I'm going to go ahead and grab our glass. Now anywhere I put glass, just like Old Man said in his video, you can put a solid block, but wherever I put leaves, you have to put the leaves. So let's go ahead and get the leaves out. I'm sorry I'm actually not doing this as I'm already doing it. But so remember, this is our actual spawning spot. So we're going to actually go up 3 blocks with a full block. We're not going to go up with glass. We're going to go up with a full block. And then what you're going to do, you're actually going to go up 2 over the redstone torch. And then right here, you're going to go up 3 and then 3. And then 3, and you're just going to go up all the way 3 everywhere around, besides right here, I think it is, right here. You're actually going to go up 2, just like I did there. And then once you got this, you're actually going to grab your oak leaves and place them. It doesn't matter what leaves. It can be any leaf in the game. Just make sure you do have some leaves. And then this part is going to be kind of tricky, so do not forget to do this part. So you're going to place it one here, and then knock it off. And then you're probably thinking, oh man, if they spawn there, they're going to fly out. That's false, because they'll automatically fall in, because remember, like I said, they will fall north and west on the block. They spawn on the northwest side, and they're going to fall in. Okay, so since that is pretty much done, if you want, you can knock out these actual cobblestone blocks. You actually need to, and you're going to actually replace those with leaves, because whenever we fill in the big area up here, you're going to actually replace them already. So we're going to go ahead and build this Trident Killer number 2. I'm just going to skip this one just because I already did it over there, so it just saves some time. Okay guys, so the next step in this build, you want to go ahead and make your platform. Now I typically went out around 4. You don't have to make this big of a platform, but it's just for reassurance reasons. So if you ever want to come back down here to show your friends what's going on, You can definitely show them without being scared of falling off. Now I'm just going to go ahead and skip this part. You guys know how to fill in leaves with this area. It doesn't matter how big it is. Just make sure you do leaves and do not do glass, because the actual raids could spawn down here. And if you want that to happen and lose precious emeralds and XP, then go ahead. But I'm just warning you right now to use a lot of leaves. Okay guys, so as you can see below, we have actually pillager spawning, and there is our new raid effect. So if this is not working, make sure you check the actual coordinates of your original spawning spaces for the pillagers, because if they're not spawning in here, then they are not working at all. You don't have the right spot. So as you see, we have the right spot. They continuously spawn in there. So let's go ahead and turn these bad boys off, go ahead and collect our XP, and get ready to build our sky mob trap. Okay guys, so the next step of this whole thing is you're actually going to come to your south Trident killer. You're going to go to the edge of the glass right here, and you're going to look down right here, and you're going to actually throw down your scaffolding all the way up to the level of the leaves, and then we're going to go up from here. Okay guys, so the next step actually is that we're going to go up 50 blocks from this block level. So this cobblestone right here, whatever this level is, so 86 on mine, it's going to be different on yours more than likely. So you're going to go up 50 blocks from 86, and then whenever you get there, I will actually tell you the next step. So whatever your number is, if it's like 72 or 71, just add 50 to it. Pull out your phone, just add 50 and go up to that Y level. So the reason why we're going up 50 is because we can still get the bad omen effect in our AFK position. Now, if we didn't go up 50, if we went up any more than 50, any more than 54, actually, we wouldn't get the bad omen effect. So as you see, I'm at my 50 block limit right here. And yeah, so make sure you guys get up here nice and safe, because I know you guys are going to be doing on survival. And as you see, we actually have pillagers down there spawning, and I have them off. And then whenever you get up here, you're actually going to go down 2 blocks to this level right here. So you're actually only going to go up 48 blocks. Okay guys, so the next step, we're actually going to go ahead and place our chest. Now it's going to be kind of hard, so what you're going to do is actually you're going to try to go down on your scaffolding and place your temporary block here. Go ahead and place another one there, destroy it, and crouch and place your chest just like I did here. And once you do that, you're actually going to go around your chest with glass, and you're going to make sure there is a 2x2 hole right here, just like I'm doing here. So our hoppers can actually go in there and collect our resources. So now to add in the hoppers, you're actually just going to crouch and place them into one another. And then we're going to go up one more layer all around. So make sure you don't actually go over the glass right here. You actually go over your chest. Okay guys, so for the next step of this tutorial, you're going to go ahead and stop flying, and you're going to crouch and place your rail carts in here, and you're going to place your Minecraft with the hopper in both of these. And then just to do it on this side, you want to go ahead, well, not do that. You want to actually get it here, spawn it in, maybe, and have it just flow on down where it falls, just so ever so slightly. Okay, well, maybe it's not going to work this time. There it goes. Okay, so now we're in, and we're going to go ahead and place it like this and do the same thing on this side. Now, come on, just fall in. So easy. There it is. Perfect. So whenever you get to this step, this may take a minute, but whenever you do, you're going to go ahead and cover it with leaves. The whole thing. Just like this. You're obviously going to build up your little platform here, but you want to put leaves just like this. Now, at this point in the build, I would go ahead and definitely recommend you guys make a bigger storage system, because this right here, this farm is ridiculous on loot. Now, I'm just going to keep it like this for now, just because, just to keep for the sake of the video. But as you see, we have so many pillagers down here ready to be killed for our raid farm. So next, we're actually going to be making our Trident killer up here. Okay guys, so the next step is to actually find your farthest minecart. So here it is, and you're actually going to start building your Trident killer. So just like we did down there, very, very simple Trident killer. Go ahead and place your repeaters leading into your pistons, just like this. And then we're going to add our redstone torches on each side of the pistons, just to make sure that, you know, they do work and everything. Then we're going to put one on and turn it off pretty quickly so it's not too loud. And then what you're going to go ahead and do is you're actually going to put a 2-layer of glass all the way around, just like I do here, just to make sure that, I mean, this is just to start not to make sure anything, it's actually to start our tunnel for the mobs to drop through. Now, most importantly, do not forget your tridents to be thrown in here, because if you do, you are in trouble. If you obviously, if you do, because you have to break it open whenever you have a raid going on. That's not the smartest idea ever. So now if you want to, you can go ahead and make this platform big and nice as much as you want, and the much room you want, but just make sure it is made out of leaves, because if not, you will actually have the raid spawn right here, because let me tell you, that would be one of the scariest things, to be up this high and to actually have a raid spawn literally in your AFK spot. Okay guys, so the next step of this is actually going to require most of your glass in your double chest. So what you're going to actually do is you're going to take the level of your AFK platform. So mine is 136 in the middle there. Yours can be whatever number it is. I don't know what number it is, but whatever number that is, you want to go ahead and add 20 blocks to it. Let me go ahead and turn this on so we get our tridents to fall perfectly. There we go. Okay, now we have it off. So what you want to do is actually go up 21 blocks, or 20 blocks, sorry, from this level right here. So 136. So we want to go to 156. So we're going to go up. I don't know how many blocks it was. I didn't even see. So we're just going to go ahead and go up to 156. Just like that. So whenever you're here, you want to actually make all the glass go up that high. I know it's kind of tedious, and I'm sorry, but you want to actually do it like that, just so we can actually put in our water to slow the mobs down from falling from our actual tunnel or actually spawning system, so they won't die on impact. So go ahead and do this, and I'll see you guys for the next step in 2 seconds. So guys, whenever you're actually 20 levels up, you want to actually add one more level. Now I know you're saying, oh my gosh, you made me just waste all my glass. I know. Go ahead and add one more level, and then go ahead and grab your few signs that you have, just so we can start this bad boy off. Let me go ahead and put, oh, I actually have them already in my inventory, sorry. So go ahead and go put them on just across from each other, just like this, as I do here, just so we can have our actual water be held up by these signs. So then you're actually going to go up another level so we can put in our water, so this will actually slow down our mobs, because if not, remember, the impact that they fall from will actually kill them, because they're going to be up about like another 60 blocks up. So make sure you do have your water here, because if not, it will kill them and you will get 0 XP and hardly any loot. Okay guys, so the next actual step is making the platform for the first villager. Now we're not going to add in our first villager, we're just going to make sure we have the platform ready to go pretty much for the actual raid farm to go. So you're going to take your actual AFK platform again. You're going to go to your front of it where you're actually going to be AFKing. I think it's this side, right? Yeah. Wait, no. Here's my front side. So you're going to go to your front side of your AFK platform, and you're going to take it to 136, and then you're going to go, wait, you're not going to take it to 136. You're going to take your actual original platform level. So mine's 136, and you're going to go up 12 blocks from that. And then whenever you get to that level, you want to go ahead and place a block, and that's not it. So you're going to go down 2, just like that, and that's 12 levels. And just to be on the safe side, you're going to go ahead and place leaves around this, and you'll end up adding a bed here. You can add it now if you want to, but just make sure you have it marked out, because if not, this will be the pain in your butt you do not want. So go ahead and mark it out. Remember, it has to be 12 vertical blocks above you, and this is the spot of your first actual village. Okay guys, so as you see, we're at level 148 here on my first village. So I know I was just here and just talking about this, but you actually want to go up 80 blocks from your first village. So you remember, it's 12 blocks from your AFK spawning platform. So whatever this level is, you want to add 12, go up to it, and put your village here. Then once you are at this village, you want to go up 80 blocks from this level. So 228 would be my level. But whenever you get up there to your plus 80, you want to actually go down 12 levels to add in your actual water feeding system. So this will actually keep the raids coming constantly and no worries about ever getting clogged up. So I'm going to actually show you how to go up 68 levels from this actual AFK platform. So I'm going to do the math right now on my phone. 148 plus 68 equals 216. So we're going to go up to 216 and fill up the glass all the way around. Okay guys, so the next step here before we actually start building our mob farm is you're going to actually go up 2 levels. So you're going to go, or actually go up out 1 level. You're going to go up 1 level and out 2 levels. So just like this on both sides. Now it doesn't really matter. So we're 1, 2 away. We can just keep going here. And whenever we get here, we're actually going to close it off just like we do here. And then you're going to fill in this inside with leaves. And you're going to go ahead and place your first sign here, your second sign here, and your last sign here, or it could also go right there on that block. And then what we're going to do is you're actually going to place your water right here on that far glass, and your water should look something like this, where it flows over, but it doesn't flow into the actual tube. Now, if you don't remember your actual level, like I know my level is 228, so if you don't remember your actual level to where you're going to because of that little glitch right there, just remember you can come right back here and then plus 80, whatever the level is in your middle of your coordinates. You can actually figure it out again. So I know I'm going to go to 228, so I'm going to go up to the top of mine and fill in the rest of this glass. So now you're almost done. So now the very, very simple step is to actually make the actual platform for the raid to spawn on. So you're going to go to each corner and you're going to go out 7 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7. Okay, so then you're going to go to this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one and do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like that. Come here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, and then you're gonna fill in this bad boy. Now I know you're probably thinking like, oh my gosh, man, I gotta fill in this whole thing, and you're right, but it gets bigger, and we actually had some big old walls on this thing. So go ahead, fill this in, and do it real quickly, and then we'll get this thing going. Okay, guys. So now that you're done with that, you're actually going to go up a level, so just like this, knock out that block and go up 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're gonna go all the way around your whole base. So the best way to do it is just to come out just like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go on all corners and do this just so you can have the exact measurement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there it is. Come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we're just going to fill this in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And fill in this whole top layer, and we'll get to the next step. Okay, guys, so the next step, you want to go ahead and grab the stairs that I told you guys to grab in the beginning. You're going to go to each corner, and you're going to put in 4 blocks. Go up to the actual 4 block, the extra layer, and delete the corner blocks. And then what you're going to do here is you're actually going to add in your stairs just like this, all the way down to the other corner. And whenever you get there, I'm actually going to show you what to do. So we're going to get here, and you're going to do the same thing. Just go ahead and add in that corner, and then do stairs along the other side to the end, just like you did on the other layer. Or other side, I guess you can say. So now whenever you're done with that, you want to actually add in your wall. So go ahead and grab your building blocks again, and then go ahead and grab your leaves. Now, you're going to be using a lot of leaves, like I probably already said in the earlier part of the video. So you can go up 3 blocks on each little block right here, and you're going to add in a layer of leaves. Now, yes, you have to go up 3 blocks and then leaves. You can't go up 2 and then add in leaves. It will not work that way. So go ahead and add in your walls now, just over your stairs, just like this. Okay, guys, so if you have your wall already done, now the next step is very, very simple. One of the easiest steps in the game. You want to go ahead and fill in this whole thing with water. Now, you want to aim for the actual staircase itself, and go ahead and do it all the way around. Not like that. Why am I a noob? So go ahead and fill in all the layers just like this, just so it's all running to the middle. And only do the stairs. So don't do any other blocks besides the stairs like I did there. Don't do that. Go ahead and destroy that. And then do your last wall right here. And I'm really being a big noob with this, but go ahead and do that. Make sure all the water is filled in. Now the best way to do this is go ahead and make a infinite water source above. And if your water is flowing just like this, it is correct. Okay, so before you wanted to do the water, if you really wanted to, you want to go ahead and come to your middle here. Come out 3, and then go ahead and break the other ones, and just do this, where you have a little edge in between. Okay, guys, so once you have your actual level right here, you want to go up 5 leaves and destroy the other 4, and you're actually going to place 2 temporary blocks, place your bed on top, and what you're going to do is you're actually going to place leaves around it, just on the ready. Okay, so now you want to do is actually get ready to spawn in your villagers. So what you want to do is you want it to do it at nighttime, so the villager will automatically attract to the bed, so you don't have to worry about any issues here. So the best way to get a villager up to this actual area is a bubble column. Now, I know I can't demonstrate this. I mean, I could if you guys really wanted me to make another video over it, but you just want to bubble column up all the way. He will not die. He will fly so fast up the bubble column, he will not die. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to wait until it's nighttime. And the magic trick about creative is actually set it to midnight. So it's going to get dark, so hold on, bear with me. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to have your bed. You're going to place down your villager, and as soon as he gets to the bed, you want to fill up this thing as quick as you can. So go ahead and go to bed. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this up with not just 1, but 2 and not just 2 but 3 layers of leaves all the way around Mr. Villager here. And whenever you get to this point, you want to go too deep to where he is actually closed in to the actual village. And then whenever you come underneath, do not hit the bed. Be very, very careful not to hit the bed to not wake him up, and do it just like that. And then whenever you have that, you can actually sleep and let day pass. So let's go ahead and set it to daytime, and he's up and now he is stuck. So now you have 1 village done. This right here is actually considered the top village of this build. So now we're going to actually add in our signs, so this can kill the Ravager. So what you're going to do is you're just going to put in 16 signs, 2 on each side, just like I'm doing here. And then we're going to add in our top layer of signs. Now you guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but here in about 3, 2. Okay, so what we're going to do is actually, you're not going to aim here because it will actually stop the water flow, and this will not hold the lava. So you're not going to put it there. So what you're going to do is aim for the top of the sign. As you can see, the actual sign itself is outlined in a black box because I have my crosshairs on it. Then you want to just left click, and it's going to just float there just like that. That is exactly what you want. Just like that on all 4 sides, both signs to look exactly like that, and this is going to hold the lava in. And yes, this will kill the Ravagers themselves, and you will lose a little bit of loot here and there because the top villages will actually burn with them. But I mean, hey, you're losing like maybe 100, or not even 100, maybe like 20 to 50 emeralds based on the spawn rate. So what you're going to do is actually take your 4 lava buckets, go ahead and place them on all 4 blocks, and this right here will actually just not cause the lava to flow out and keep the lava centered. So now that you've done that, we're actually on our final stage. So if you guys made it to this part of the video, actually comment the word emerald so I know you made it. I know this is a long video. Thank you guys for staying with me. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get to this final step. What you're going to do is actually going to let it get nighttime again, or you can do it in the same night, but go ahead and let it get nighttime again. Press enter, put down our bed, go ahead and throw down our villager, and be ready to encase him with these leaves. Let him get attracted to the bed. There he is, and he goes night night anytime now, maybe. There he goes. And we're actually going to, no! Okay, well, we actually ruined it. Maybe we ruined it. Can he get attracted? There he goes. Okay, he's going to lay back in the down. Sorry for screaming, but I didn't want to mess it up. So, since he's in the bed, we're actually going to encase him in 3. Oh, I did it again. So, we're actually going to wait until he gets to the bed again. And this is just showing you guys that it actually works even though you mess up. So, he's attracted to the bed. We're actually going to encase him. And do not, I repeat, do not forget about your temporary blocks, because if you do, you'll actually have villages, or actually have the raid spawn inside. I know you guys really can't see, so let's go ahead and set it to daytime, just like that. So now that this is done, you're actually done with the entire build. Now, just to go over everything, make sure you do have both villages just like this. So like Old Man says, I think his name, or Old Guy, I think it's Old Man, let me see. His name is actually Old Guy, so I messed up. So make sure you do have 1 villager up here and 1 villager down here. You only need 2 villagers for this whole build. And make sure you have the exact location of the spawn points down there. So what we're going to go ahead and do, because this is going to go quick, I'm actually going to turn the... Oh, wait, I forgot 1 step. Hold on. Okay, guys, so what you're actually going to do for safekeeping, you're going to torch this thing up. Just because of bugs letting mobs spawn actually on leaves, there is a chance that there is a creeper or like a skeleton or a zombie or a spider to spawn on leaves. It's just how the game works. It's just really buggy. So go ahead and do that. And another place you want to put it, just in case you come down here again, which you probably never will unless you're showing someone the actual farm. Go ahead and light this place up too. Be a little generous. You never know what could happen in Minecraft nowadays. So whenever you're done with that, the raid farm is actually done. So now we can actually climb. Well, if you want, you can turn these bad boys on just to go ahead and get the raid started. And once they get started, they will just keep spawning in there until you get bad omen, and they'll just keep spawning in there continuously. So what you want to do, you actually want to turn on this one as well, which is over here. Go ahead and trigger this bad boy, and now we are going to be waiting for bad omen effect. So I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, there he is right there. That's him. Watch this. Watch this. Boom, bad omen, and the raid is starting immediately. And I want to show you guys how fast this raid is. Let me just show you. This thing is so quick. So we have our thing on. You know we have 0 things in the chest, as you guys saw. I built this thing with you. Oh man, I tested this out whenever I built this thing first on a different world to show you guys the demonstration at the very beginning of the video. And oh my gosh, as you see, here we go with our first actual wave, and you see it's already spawning another wave. Oh man, this thing does about 2,000 to 2,500 emeralds per hour. So if you guys made it to the end of the video and you guys have a successful working raid farm, go ahead and leave a like on the video. Remember, we're aiming for 250 likes, and if you guys are new, make sure you do subscribe. We are on our way to 6K. We're going so fast, it is actually unbelievable. So thank you guys for making it to the end if you guys did. Hopefully you guys enjoy your raid farms. If you guys don't, I'm sorry, but if you guys worked for you, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. If you guys want to become a member on my channel and be notified anytime I post early content or anything I post on my private community page or private Discord, go ahead and click the top link in the description. And if you guys would, have a good day for me. And I'll see you guys in the stream later on tonight. Bye, everybody.